stopping animal abuse. Because animals are living creatures and they can't stand up for themselves, so why can't we? Because together we can save millions of lives.
Stand up for the approximately 1 billion people that don't have access to clean water. People can die for not having clean water and dirty water, so I think people should support this cause. It is important to me because when I was in Uruguay, I saw people that have to boil their water or can't drink their water at all.
Hello, my name is Oceana, if you don't know that already. And I'm going to tell you who I stand up for. I stand up for people who are gay. I believe that in the world's future, anyone can marry anyone without others disagreeing. I think everyone should have freedom. Stand up for women's rights because women are just like men. Why do men get all the advantages? In some countries, women can't show their faces. I don't think that's fair, so you should stand up with me.
I stand up for the right for people to love whoever they like. LGBTs community are often bullied for who they choose to like, and that is wrong.
I stand up for the idea that we don't own the world. It's not just ours. We take all of the world's resources for granted. We need to stop because it's affecting more than just us. It's not just our world, but it's also the birds' world, the trees' world, and all of life's world.
I stand up for home daycares. Government policies are making it hard for home daycares to stay in business. Many home daycares are run by women, and the government shouldn't be attacking their jobs.
Stand up for freedom of speech so people can express their mind. For example, in Paris, when there's an attack on some newspaper publishers who put in a joke about God.
I stand up for gender equality. People still treat people of certain genders unequally.
I stand up for anti-child labor because all of those children are being kept at hostage and are being forced to do work that pays as low as a cent. They are being beaten and not eating for a whole day. Should they have to go through this? No.
I stand up for children getting to go to school. I think all children should be able to learn how to read, write, and have an education. Kids all over the world can't go to school because their parent or parents can't pay, or because they have to do work like getting water or food.
I stand up for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender, aka LGBT. I stand up for LGBT because two of my family's closest friends are gay, and they were openly bullied by a grown man in a public space just for holding hands. I believe our generation should be more aware of LGBTs and accept them.
For children's rights, because children need to go to school and get an education. If they don't get an education, it just restarts the circle of poverty, and children's lives will not improve from its current state.
Against child labor because kids are forced to work in factories and not have any family or friends, and they deserve to live their lives.
I'm standing up for animal rights. We keep taking away their habitats. It's not fair.
I stand up against child labor. I feel it's important to me because I don't want to work for force. And who would? I feel it's important to other people because children have a life to live and it should be a nice life.
I stand up for animals' rights. I stand up because it's not fair that people make choices that will affect the wild. You should stand up too because we need to think more about how what we are doing affects the wild.
I stand up against food waste. The world wastes a quarter of our food every single year. The population of the world is only getting larger. We have to use our resources more wisely, or we're going to run out of food, not have enough food to feed everyone in the world.
Stand up for human rights. In the world, you should be able to speak your mind and not be afraid of being bullied by the government agencies or police.
Stand up for women's rights. It's not fair that women work the same jobs and get paid less than men. Stand up for children and women who don't get paid fair amounts of money for how many hours they put in.
Stand up for the homeless in our society. Everyone should have a roof over their heads and access to a job and education.
Stand up for children's rights everywhere. It's wrong for children to be forced to work in bad conditions.
I stand up for animal rights because animals deserve a safe home free from abuse just like we do.